So I think we're live. Well, I've been training all night. I've just had a chance to look at the market and things are looking pretty wild. We're getting a breakout on SPY. So I was tweeting about market structure, and obviously what we can see is we had lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Here we had a higher low. So put that in. And this is kind of the first sign that the market structure is changing from bearish to bullish. For a confirmation of that, we need to see a higher high. So right now, this daily candle, we're breaking above the previous highs, we're making a higher high, so we need to watch and see where this candle closes today. But at the moment, I mean, huge volume coming in at the moment after Pow spoke earlier. So let's see what else. Nasdaq has broken out of the downsloping supply line, well above the 150-day moving average. This is almost like a sort of, if we're talking about stage analysis here, we can take a parallel channel. We can see that this is almost like a bottom base here, and yeah, breaking above that upper resistance level, breaking above the downsloping supply line. It's all pretty bullish. It's all pretty bullish. I was looking for this level here, but this is probably a level quite a lot of people were waiting for, so it looks like it's been front run, but you know, a lot can change. I'm hopeful that we now have a chance of getting the $66 entry on oil. I thought when we got the breakout of this falling wedge, I was interested to see if that was going to be sort of continuation to the upside, but you can see this horizontal level that I've drawn here. I wanted to see price break above this and retest the support, but we didn't get it. We've rejected off hard, and we're now coming back down to test the breakout line. We've also got this kind of rising support level here, but I think if this gets broken, then you know we very well can see oil continue down to that 66 level. That'd be ideal. That would be a great place to enter. See, it was massive kind of resistance here, support. So this 66 level is definitely somewhere that I'd be looking to enter long term on oil. Let's see what else is going on. Bitcoin, it's up 2% today. It's looking pretty strong. If we have a quick look, we can see that we had this bottom range, rejected off the midline, broke through, deviation below the bottom of the range, taking out some stops here, reclaimed the bottom, and since that reclaim, price hasn't really looked back. We up over 30%, so big moves there, well above the 150-day moving average. I think it'd be good to see this midline of the range getting tested again as support before any continuation to the upside. So I guess we'll wait and see if we get that. Precious metals, looking pretty strong. I was expecting to see a bit of a sell-off in silver, but we've just sort of consolidated below this pivot line and below this downsloping supply line as well. So yeah, we can wait and see if we get a breakout. Even if we consolidated whilst the 150 moving average caught up, that'd be pretty bullish as well. Same story with gold. Big bullish hammer candle put in yesterday, and yeah, this daily candle's looking pretty bullish. What else we got going on? ARC Innovation. So I shared a potential wick off accumulation schematic for ARC Innovation at the moment. We got our automatic rally, strength test, bounced, hit resistance at the preliminary support level, come back down. This could be another strength test, or this could also be the spring. I would like to see a price moving up and rejecting this level and coming back down to swipe these lows, but whether or not we get that, a whole new story. This could be the spring here. This could be the sweep of the lows, which sort of shakes out weak hands, and now we're seeing an up thrust. So it'll be interesting to see how this chart develops over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, ARC Innovation is one of the kind of most beaten down ETFs from the top of the market. let's see, so from the top to the bottom you're talking an 81% decrease, which is pretty crazy for an ETF. You know, you've got the bubble chart. It's almost like an exact carbon copy. So yeah, stage 1 base as well, back above the 150 day moving average. If it holds above, there's no other way to look at it than bullish for like in a short to medium term. So let's see, what should we look at now? Let's have a quick look at currency pairs. I don't know if there's a lot of people that may watch this or may follow me on Twitter that are interested in Forex, but there's definitely some good potential setups. Obviously the dollar index, I shared this, it was sitting on pretty major support, but you see we're breaking through. The bullish divergence hasn't really played out. Your next kind of major support levels, I mean, talking a break of 100, but what I'm thinking is we might possibly see this reclaim. If we look at USD JPY, I had it in the daily descending broadening wedge. I'll just clean this chart up and we can go through it. So what did I see in this chart? So we have descending broadening wedge on the daily chart, bullish pattern. We had this horizontal pivot line. It was major resistance here, major support here, and prices come back down, tested, broke through, and it's flipped to resistance. So for me, I was waiting to see a breakout of the descending broadening wedge and a retest, something a little bit like this, and then that would give you your base for continued upside. However, we have rejected at the horizontal line and the downsloping supply line. So if we go down into the 1 hour chart, let me look at this in a little bit more detail. Just like this, clean the chart up a little bit. Yeah, so if we take a parallel channel, no, that's not a parallel channel, that, oh it is, sorry, my bad. If we take parallel channel here, and this is a sort of range, if we sort of neglect the slight deviation and this big deviation with the candle and back in, this is a range. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream, but the midline respected here, respected here, respected here, respected here. We broke through, so this is the sweep of the lows for me. A nice trade opportunity would be if we got back above here and turned this back into support, almost like a reclaim. So that'd be a trigger for the long for me. My stops would be back below, and I'd be looking to target sort of this high here. That gives us a nice 3.3R trade, so worth watching that one to see how it develops. Same sort of story with GBP USD. So I was looking at the short here, but I think we might get a better entry on the short. You see we've got a double top here, so maybe if we get like a deviation above, come back, retest, and then down from there. So same sort of story as the USD JPY, but who knows? I mean, if the stock market is going to continue to run, we'll see the Dixie, we'll see VIX, we'll see the US 10-year all decline as well. So yeah, the next couple of days into next week is going to be very, very important for the overall market for sure. Something I want to run over really quickly. I've had this watch list that I've been adding to when I'm doing my weekly scans. If any stock comes up that looks like it's been building a stage 1 base, looking like it's ready for the stage 2 breakout, I've just been adding it into this watch list. So I'm going to run through and sort of show you what sort of stocks I've been looking at and how they've been behaving. I can tell you straight now, there's been quite a lot of breakouts today anyway. So American Eagle Outfitters is forming this sort of, I would say, megaphone pattern. It's above the 150 day moving average. I was thinking, I mean, actually looking at it now, this is quite an important level, and price retested perfectly. I wonder if we got any. Yeah, so there we had hidden daily divergence confirmed, and prices continued its uptrend. PRPL, we're inside this. I mean, this is a really clean range at the bottom of a stage 4 decline. This chart's just pretty clear. I mean, although these stocks are all pretty similar, like tech stocks that were massive bubbles and then massive declines after the top of the market, this range here's looking pretty clean. You see the midline's been respected, and we're now testing a breakout. So this one's going to be on watch. You know, when you've got something moving in a range like this, if it's truly strong, then you'd like to see the breakout and price coming back down to retest. And what was once a level that price acted. What was once a level that acted as resistance for price, so a level that price couldn't quite break through, hits off, comes back down, hits off, comes back down. Once that stock has the strength, has the buyers, has the volume coming in to break above that level, you then want price to come back down, and you want that level to flip itself from resistance into support. You want to have proof that there's buyers there ready to step in, ready to drive that stock up. So that's why I always talk about retest. Support and resistance levels are some of the strongest things you can use in trading, and what you want to see is these levels being tested multiple times, and then when they break, you want to see it flip. And if you get a confirmation of that flip, then it's a perfect opportunity to enter a trade. So yeah, we'll be watching this one, see if it comes back down, retest. PINS, another one, consolidating above the 150 day. You've almost got a sort of rising channel like that. Again, testing the breakout. AVDX, this one has already ran up quite a lot, but I mean, it looks similar to pins. You know, there's your rising channel. You broke out, and from the breakout, you know, you're up 15-20%. CX, there we go. Breakout with that resistance level, flying, crazy, nearly 20%. So stage analysis is really powerful, especially for at the sort of tail end of a swing to the upside and to the downside. Really powerful to kind of find long term entries. I mean, here, you know, we've got this kind of descending supply line, broke above, turned it into support, in confluence with the 150 day moving average, and then boom, it's like a slingshot. Shopify, sorry. So here's a good one here. Another perfect range at the bottom has broken out, and we'll probably see some continuation here. Square, rather than having a parallel channel, we had a falling wedge. Sorry. And since breaking out the falling wedge, continuing to run. There's another one, EXAS, breaks the 150 day, shoots off, grab. So I've actually had 2 trades on this one. As you can see, perfect range as well. These plays are great. I mean, quite a lot of them are sort of played out so far, but if we can find any laggards, there's some great trade opportunities to be made here. I'm watching grab for a longer term entry. You can see the 150 day moving average is curling up. We're now testing a breakout of this resistance level, so this would be good to pick up some kind of longer term shares if we get the breakout. Huya, massive break, the 150 day. KC, another range, very similar. It's respecting the midline. We're above the 150 day and we're now moving towards resistance. So we're keeping eyes on these stocks. We're looking for ideal entries. We're not rushing into them. Today I've added a little bit to my longer term bags. I'm still not in any trades because, you know, I still think this week's going to be crazy volatile with the FOMC and whatnot. Obviously we're seeing SPY running hard at the moment, but it could very easily turn around. Penn Entertainment, it's got a nice range at the bottom as well. They're all very similar, as you can see. So that's one to watch. Snapchat, the same story. In this range at the bottom of stage 4 decline. Crazy opportunity out there. This is why we keep our eye on the charts. Toast breaking out of its resistance level. Strong green candle today. X-ray. This one had your demand line from November 2018, bounced off it and price just went crazy from that bounce, 40% above the 150 day. We do have this daily gap up here. That would give you a pretty nice gain if that was to fill. You're talking an extra 27%. I think I've just deleted the chart there. Can't really remember. Peloton. So I tweeted this one earlier. Beautiful, beautiful chart. You've got your rounding bottom. Perfect. Horizontal resistance. I mean, look at that break. One day, huge candle. 22% at the highs. Really impressive. Well done to anyone that had Peloton shares going into today. Upstart, falling wedge, breaking out. I mean, you're still under the 150 days, so I wouldn't be so confident with this one. I think this will probably reject off here and continue down. Although there's a massive daily gap above. Workday, this is one that I've got in my long-term portfolio. I bought on the breakout of this falling wedge, but again, perfect range at the bottom, and we're getting the breakout of the range today. Wipro Limited, so Indian-based tech stock, stage 1 base at the bottom, lower low, lower high. Here's your higher low. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, SPY for confirmation of the change in market structure, we're going to want to see price break out of this wedge, break above the 150 day, break above that lower high, and retest. Even if you came down and retested the downsloping supply line, and then up from there. So I've added small here. I'll be adding more once we get that break. Rather, if we get that break, nothing's a definite in the market. Fresh, so similar to Peloton, rounding bottom, horizontal resistance. So we're seeing the volume coming in. Earnings in 6 days next week. So this will be an interesting one. I have added some, but if we get a break and a retest, we'll probably add more to that position. And then FSLY, just to finish off this kind of mini watch list. Again, perfect range at the bottom. We're testing the upper resistance level and we're above the 150 day. So yeah, plenty of stocks to keep an eye on. I'm amazed. Oh, so there you go. Interesting. 2059 stock market closes in 1 minute, and we got a big rejection. Got a big rejection above that level. Interesting. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised with price action in the next couple of days. We could see a lot of people who'd FOMO'd in longs today get burnt next couple of days. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I think that'll probably do for tonight. Hopefully there's some people watching. If you go back and watch this after market closes, I hope you take some value from it. Who knows? Maybe in a couple of weeks we can clip some parts of this stream, and the stage 1 bases have turned into stage 2 advances, and we're all making lots of money. Anyway, cheers guys.